Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the Oakland Coliseum tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Catfish Hunter gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Ready now, Derek Jeter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Tejada over to his left. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I know this team is hoping Brett Gardner can get on a hot streak. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And Dan, Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Hit in the air to left field. Henderson waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Now at the plate, Mickey Mantle, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Masahiro Tanaka will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
Stepping up to the plate, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ricky Henderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Nellis comes up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Jose Canseco.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Canseco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Canseco is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
At the plate, Mark McGuire. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
No balls and a strike to count. Tanaka pauses. Here it is on 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Canseco, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. The A's strand 1. We are still scoreless. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are 2 guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Yanked foul off to the right. Nobody out, runner on first. Popped him up. Tejada is there for it. Makes the play, one away.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And, guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano. And as we check the splits, not too surprising to see that his numbers are quite a bit better in the launching pad that is Yankee Stadium. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. A bullet to first base. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in, Reggie Jackson, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Jackson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. Rosario arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Bottom of the second here with no score. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Grounded down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock for it.
Here's Chris Davis now. From the belt, the pitch, and that misses for ball 1. Tejada stands at first with 1 out. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Now another 2-2, and a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Standing in now, Terry Stein, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Liner towards second, leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Standing in, David Rosario. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Not a bad season for a rookie. He's really put himself on the map with the way he's hit the ball this year.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. So he's on base here to kick off their half of the third as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jorge Posada batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. A runner at first with no outs here. On the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Let's go. Shut him down.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Davis is after it, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
So coming to the plate, Greg Nellis. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Nellis stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. This is his first year at the big league level. The 0-1 delivery. This is pulled into right, and a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box now, Derek Jeter, as he lines it out to center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Brett Gardner.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Mickey Mantle. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. Three-run home run down the line in right. Number 31 for him on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
The right fielder, number 99.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
4 runs here in this half inning. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now a 4-0 New York lead.
The Athletics due to hit here in the third. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In the dirt here, in time, and he is nailed at second. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Canseco.
Next up for the A's, Jose Canseco. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's a strike to throw down. Is there to get him. Posada credited with the caught stealing.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
2 out, nobody on. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you as a hitter, if you get something that you...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A's go quietly there. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now batting, Don Mattingly. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Max. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 23 for him thus far, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The batter.
In now, Robinson Cano. Hit hard down the right field line.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. Jackson has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, David Rosario.
Stepping in, David Rosario. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Line towards center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Now in the box, Jorge Posada. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Greg Nellis.
So striding forward now, Greg Nellis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Jackson has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. 5-0 New York. At the plate, Mark McGuire. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Hard hit ball to short, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Jackson.
Standing in now, Reggie Jackson. And that misses ball 1. McGuire on at first, nobody out. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Mantle racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Tejada.
Digging in, Miguel Tejada. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Nope. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that.
And his game of hide and seek ends as he's tagged out to end the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. We were expecting a pitcher's duel today, but this one's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far.
Yeah, Dan, here's what you fall into, though. If you're going to be a finesse pitcher, you can't leave balls over the heart of the plate or they do not come back. A lot of guys stepping in the batter's box right now with a ton of confidence.
No doubt about it, where we've seen one pitcher on point, one guy not on point, and the guy that's not been, he's having a rough go of it this afternoon.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Yusmeiro Petit takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 45, Yusmeiro Petit.
Here's Brett Gardner now as he lifts it in the air to right field. Moving under it, Jackson, one down.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey.
Ready once again, Mickey Mantle. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Comes set and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Petit typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Davis is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. Henderson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Popped him up. Posada is there. 1 out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Stepping up now, Terry Stein. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoke toward the hole. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The left fielder, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ricky Henderson. First pitch on its way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Tanaka pauses. Here it is on 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolute.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Oakland. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Don Mattingly comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond. And if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he could take you out of the ballpark.
Now batting, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So stepping in, Robinson Cano. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
The left fielder, number 33, David Rosario.
Into the box now, David Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Jorge Posada, as he rips it on the ground to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Through 5.5, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. Leading off the inning, Arnie Langford, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Canseco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Langford gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
The first baseman, number 25.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Mark McGuire. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
No runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
Chopped now to short. Can they get 2? And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
Now at the plate, Reggie Jackson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there, base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Stepping in now, Miguel Tejada, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Here's the 0-1. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More from the East Bay right after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 31 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Joaquin Soria comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Joaquin Soria. Now batting, the shortstop.
In now, Derek Jeter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. The 2-2. Grounded to third. Langford is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Brett Gardner.
In now is the Yankees DH, Brett Gardner. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's 1 for 4. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Jackson is there. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
Coming to the plate now, Mickey Mantle. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both the left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Hit high and deep to right center. Davis on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the A's 1. Leading off the inning, Terry Stein, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Line to the right side, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, Dan, obviously good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I'd say as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
No balls and 1 strike. Stein aboard here at first with nobody out. Line towards center field. Mantle has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
the left fielder, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ricky Henderson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter giving that bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Into the box, Arnie Langford, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Line toward the alley and left center. But this will hang up long enough for the center fielder to run it down, and that's a tough out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Canseco.
So digging in now, Jose Canseco. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And it's fouled away. Tanaka pauses. Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Slapped hard the opposite way. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They're down 7-1. At the plate, Don Mattingly.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Don Mattingly.
From the stretch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Roll? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who...
This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Needed a good performance from their ace today, but unfortunately for them, they didn't get it.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is one of those where it was almost over before it started. You know, this is what happens when you're a controlled type pitcher. If you're not around the corners and around the knees, you start getting balls up in the strike zone, and he paid the price today.
Yeah, huge confidence boost for this offense, though. To face this guy, they knew they had to stay back. They couldn't be over-aggressive against him. He likes to move the ball in and out and do different things. Tip of the cap to this offense.
Digging in now for the Yankees, David Rosario. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. and he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Tejada takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Posada.
Striding into the box, Jorge Posada. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Henderson is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the A's 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark McGuire. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Number 44.
8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. Striding in once again, Reggie Jackson. Pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And the pitch. And he popped him up. Nellis into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Miguel.
Stepping in, Miguel Tejada. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. A ball and no strikes.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A's are gone in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Dennis Eckersley comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Here comes the first pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Standing in now, Derek Jeter, and he puts it on the ground to second. 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brett Gardner.
So coming to the plate, Brett Gardner. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First offering on its way. This one's flared toward left center. Henderson moving forward, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
The center
Yeah,
fielder,
Matt, hard to
7.
stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Into the box now, Mickey Mantle. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Davis is there, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside 1-0. The 1-0 home. Hard ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Yanks played a run on the Gardner double. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's the Yankees 9 and the A's 1. So striding in, Chris Davis, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse. Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. 1 out, nobody on. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Mantle is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Standing in, Jurickson Profar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
2-0 now. Tanaka pauses. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road, as this one is over. 9-1 is the way this one ends. So the Bronx Bombers blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Masahiro Tanaka records the victory, his 13th of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Catfish Hunter was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.